All right, guys, 1997 Mazda NA Miata turbocharged. We're going to take this out for a session here at Thunderhill East with Lightspeed track events. In terms of mods, we have a standalone ECU, upgraded injectors, FM turbo kit running 10 psi boost, should be around 180 wheel horsepower, 7,000 RPM redline. This is the stock motor, 1.8 liters, and this car weighs around 2,300 pounds. Xidas coilovers and Wilwood brakes. The owner, Sean, is my good buddy. I reviewed this car at least 2 or 3 times in various forms. It still does not have ABS, and the last 2 times I reviewed it on track, I flat spotted his tires. So let me try not to do that this time. No power steering, no traction control, no ABS. I'm on my own. Didn't get a whole lot of clean laps. This is high intermediate group, so the pace is quite a bit slower than advanced. The car is so fun. I love the way Sean has set this up. It has so much feedback. Wow, the injector is overheated there, and the car stalled. All right, Sean did warn me about that. That's what happens when you have a home-built, super old 30-year-old car. But anyways, as I was saying, this car has so much feedback. The unassisted steering actually is really not that heavy mid-corner. The load up mid-corner feels superb. Also, the chassis is very communicative. I love this Xidas suspension setup. It's got so much compliance. I can just blast over the berms, and at the same time, the car corners pretty flat. Oversteer is very easy to control on turn-in and on corner exit. Very easy to feel it start to step out, which makes it just an absolute pleasure to drive. Engine has died again. Let's try to keep it above 1,000 RPM if possible here. Yeah, just a fantastic setup from Sean. He's had this car for over a decade now, I want to say, and he's definitely dialed it in really well. It does die off above around 6,500 RPM. This is a stock motor. It has not been tuned in such a way to compensate for the drop off at high RPM, so there's really no point revving it out to 7,000. Sean earlier today ran a 206 lap time. My best just now was a 210, and that was with quite a bit of traffic. So I think this car is probably in cooler weather with the same Kumho V730 tires, a 203 or a 204 kind of car, which is really impressive for such an old chassis. How do I compare this against the naturally aspirated Miatas I've driven? Well, I definitely prefer the throttle response and the power delivery, especially of the built NA motors with the ITBs. Just that raw induction sound is next level. But for a turbo car, this actually has pretty good response. There is some lag below around 4,000 RPM, and the gearing of this 5-speed manual is not ideal for this track. I felt like I was hunting between third and fourth gears quite a bit. But the chassis setup is what I want to highlight here. The suspension, the brakes, everything, the steering, spot on. So a big shout out to Sean. Let me know what you think about this build. How would you build an NA Miata? Let me know down in the comments. I'll see you guys in the next video.
$100,000 AC.
I just buy a new car, guys.
Oh, wait, it's made in...
I went to talk to Ravi.